Right, and they do that, Ted. You know that in Texas they rent the cells to the prisoners. They rent them. Yeah, they rent the cells. They rent. Timmy showed me. He gets a bill every month, for the cell that he rented from the Texas penal system. He rented that cell. Now, people, what the hell? No, that's the way it is. And therefore, he can never vote. Because he owes like $100,000 to the state of Texas for his cot. No, never paid. That is bullshit. And just like I said about the 80-year-old black grandmother, and I'm for, man, I tell you what, there ought there ought to be a law. There ought to be a law. If you are caught doing something like that, I mean, it is go to jail, don't pass go, don't collect 200. Maybe your mama might be able to visit you, maybe on Mother's Day. But you son of a bitch, you did this. You did this. You don't suppress anybody's vote. Now that's why I keep saying. Huh? All right, go ahead. I'm good. Go ahead.
So anyway, he said, I've never been to jail. I've never been to prison. I've never committed a crime. And they showed him his name on the list. But it wasn't his name. It was his name, but with a letter transposed.
Right. Yeah. We heard that shit. Yeah.
So now that he gets the lawyer, comes back. Of course, it's too late for him to go.
Yeah.
He gets the lawyer, he comes back, and the lawyer says, "Where did you get these instructions?" And the county commissioner's office finally produced 2 letters. One letter said, "We want you to find as many of these people as we can and make these lists." And the second letter said the same thing has been added, and also see how many names you can find that are very close to these names and put them on the list.
Well, it's just like when they had Ted. It's just like when they had Mr. Kavanaugh and Miss Barrett before the subcommittee, right? And here come the well-renowned abortion question. And now I respect these people; they're very smart, Miss Barrett and Mr. Kavanaugh and everything. But neither one of them responded the way I would have responded. I would have said, "What? How would you vote in a decision on abortion, Roe versus Wade?" And I would have said, "How can I tell you that before I've heard the evidence? I am not on the bench. I have not heard the evidence. I could vote either way depending on the evidence,
Yeah. Haven't even. So, am I against abortion? Yes.
Yes.
Would I rule against Roe v. Wade? No.
I don't know. I haven't heard the evidence.
Yeah.
You have just tried to put words in a proposed judge's mouth. You're guessing how I would vote. I may say no. If a woman wants an abortion and there's health reasons or legal, well, absolutely, it should be there. Okay, or I may say no. I'm totally, and she can't say, and Kavanaugh cannot say, I am categorically opposed to abortion. That means she is, and he have discounted all the evidence. All the evidence. You can't do that. You can't do that. But nobody, from Ted Cruz down to the people who are being questioned, nobody ever thought, maybe I do need to run for office, Ted. God damn. Look. Because there's some, hey, like the prophet George Carlin says, there's some stupid motherfuckers out there, man. You get a pad and start writing them down, man, there's so many stupid motherfuckers, you'll run out of paper. And they're running the country, Ted. They're running the country. They're running the fucking country. And Kyler Davenport. Kyler Davenport. He's saying the country is being run by lizard people. Yeah, and I'm starting to believe it, Ted. I'm really starting to believe it. I really am. I'm just waiting for Trump to snatch the fly off somebody's fucking head with his tongue.
I hope he gets census right first.
Yeah, and we're all hanging on a twig right now based on Pennsylvania and Georgia. How different can two states possibly be? A bunch of moonshiners and a bunch of steel workers have nothing in common, but the whole fate of the country is laying on them. Fuck.
Well, you can bet there will be infighting, and I know what happened in Georgia. What happened in Georgia is, I'm quite sure there's been quite a bit of discussion in terms of them going on.
No. Are you trying to insinuate that black people weren't allowed to vote? Please tell me we're not in the 60s again. But unfortunately, we really are. Unfortunately, we really are. Yeah.
But the thing of it is that there were just too many people that turned out.
Yeah.
And they're going to count those men.
I love that little girl. She's a grown girl. That little girl, and I don't remember what state it was. It was a northern state. And she basically said, if a ballot blows in through the front door, I'm going to count it. Bully on you, little lady. Bully on you. I would kiss your dirty feet. Thank you for being an American. You're the only one left. Be careful. Be careful. You're the only one left.
Apparently they like to eat them.
Yeah. I hope, Ted, I hope, honestly, that when this mess is over, that the way I'm feeling and the way you're feeling right now, I hope we take a message from this, that we are Americans. And we need in Texas, we need to stand up beside our Pennsylvania brothers and sisters. We need to stand up and say, look, all your political ideas aside, this is the way it's going to work. The way it's going to work. And I will defend my little sister up there in Pennsylvania to vote for whoever she wants to. Bimbo the talking dog, I don't care. But I will defend her right to vote. And I don't need Antifa, and I don't need the Proud Boys or anybody to tell me how I feel. But I will stand between that little girl and that ballot box and make sure she gets to throw the switch wherever she wants. Because this is bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit.
See, if they pick up Pennsylvania and Georgia, they're going to get 4 more senators.
Now that's something else. But I was trying to tell Terry today. You're watching the presidential race, and we've lost the presidential race. Start watching the Senate race. If we retain the Senate, Biden can be president. He can play president all he wants. He's not going to be able to declare Thanksgiving next year. I mean, period. That's the way it's going to be, because that goddamn Republican Senate is not going to pass anything he says, which means we got to put up with the same old shit for another 6 years. You're not going to get your wall. You're not going to get your stimulus. You're not going to get a case of clap, because those Republicans are not going to let you have it. Period. You want to live like that? You want to live like that? Okay. Oh, why don't we just all get together and not have the Congress come in the halls of Congress and we automatically know how they're going to vote? Because if they're a Democrat, they're automatically going to vote this way. If they're a Republican, they're not voting. They're doing what Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell tell them to do. Kyler's right. They're appointed. They are appointed. Every goddamn one of them are appointed. And any little girl in the first grade could make a better vote than any of these people. And kids, you know that's right. You know that's right. I would, the very idea of Trump saying, I'm going to abolish Obamacare. Okay, well, what happens when I get the flu and I got to go to the hospital? I ain't got no goddamn insurance. You said, well, I got Medicare. Okay, but most people don't have any insurance. They can't go to the doctor. Nobody wants to go to the doctor now because you fucked up the corona so bad. And everything, we're scared to go. If we have a hangnail, we don't want to go to the damn doctor. We'll just pull the toe off. It's easier. You know, it's easier. Shit. Getting there, oh God, the ingrown toenail. That's good. Oh shit, that's bad. That is bad, man. That is so bad. Yes.
All right, buddy. Well, all I can figure out is I need to call Pam.
Okay, yeah, just get with her. Don't let her know that we talked. You know, just talk to her and figure out what she wants to do, and I'll fucking go with the deal, you know. Because we got a publishing company to run, and we don't have time for bullshit. Okay. Agreed? You there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
Well, I got a tweet from what do they call those people who study population? And in 4 years, almost 100 million voters, 50 plus, will die. Does that sound right to you?
Well, yeah, we're getting older, Ted. I mean, I cannot find a date anymore, man.
100 million? 100 million people die every year.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. You and I are baby boomers. World War II. Kids in school now, when they could go to school, are studying World War II like it's a civil war. That's that remote. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to think about that for a minute. So, my assertion that, that these people who voted for Trump are all a bunch of Reagan Democrats and they're small. Now, his base is 65 plus, okay?
Right.
And Biden picked up the 35 and under bunch, which means there'll be 100 million less of us over 65 in 4 years. But there will be 100 billion people who will now be 39 who will vote Democrat. This is the turning point. This is why they've been trying to pass those bills. And you know what is a big thing, when you think about it, that's a big plan. I mean, it's terrible when it's happening, but when you step back and look at it as the bigger picture, you realize that's like trying to, you're saying, you know something, I don't like raising oatmeal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all my time picking the raisins out of the box of oatmeal.
Right.
You know, but the box weighs 200 pounds. And you're going to go through and pick out every fucking raisin you're wrong. You know? You'll remove a bunch of raisins, but it's not going to be anywhere near those things.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's make these special raisins who can breathe with each other and make more raisins.
Right.
So, that's what's happened here. That man just wasted what a legacy we behind with. Damn, these people are leaving terrible legacy, awful legacy. And you can see them on Bill Maher's show every Friday, coming in dribs and drabs, and they have to sit there and take their chewing from Bill Maher. But then Bill Maher so what they're doing and they move on, you know?
Right.
And the last stage of it is appearing on Bill Maher's show. And letting the way Bill has an audience that carries the beat. You know, that when it says no, you know, now you're now back in class.
Mm-hmm.
And start over again.
Right.
Scaramucci just did that. And I tell you, it was I even felt sorry for him. I did. But he took it like a man, you know. He took it. I got to do that.
Yep.
And he appears to be thoroughly rehabilitated on his argument.
Well, that's the whole damn thing. The whole damn thing in this show, and that's what I'm saying. As I am, and I disagree with a lot of Democrat policies. Okay, but I don't disagree to the point where I want to hurt them. And what I keep trying to tell Terry the whole time, what will happen if Joe Biden wins the election? It's the end of the country. No, it's not. It's the will of the people. It's the you love America, okay? But you hate the Jews, you hate the Muslims, you hate the Democrats, You hate the Baha'is. You know, so you love America while hating 80% of the people in it. Okay? That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You know, you can't. You actually told me not to use FedEx because there's Democrats working there. What? Well, I'm not going to send a package in FedEx because there might be a Democrat in the office. Are you insane?
And on top of that, you lose your whole system of values.
Right.
Because you have to form temporary alliances with these people you hate, you know, in order to win battles.
Right.
And so at the end of the day, you're fucking confused on who you are.
Right. You're not, you know, I told you, when I went to California the last time, and I ended up out there on San Diego Harbor in a country club for my son's retirement party. We had some beautiful prime rib. You'd have loved it. Oh, it was beautiful. Anyway, everything. And my God, I couldn't be in a bigger nest of liberal Democrats. I could not have found a bigger bunch of liberal Democrats than San Diego Country Club. Okay? Period. And they treated me like a pet. You know? Hey, look at here. We got a pet. Hey, man, tell us what you think about abortion. Hey, come on. You know? And I just laughed it off. Yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, you guys really all carry guns to shoot black people? No, man, we don't do that anymore. You know, we quit that like last year, dude. That was the way the conversation went, you know. And I was constant. I'll tell you what, we always talk about our brisket, but man, I don't want to bring our brisket up against your prime rib because hey, you got it, dudes. You have got it. I ain't never tasted brisket or prime rib like this in my life, you know. Everybody got along, and it was beautiful. I ended up sleeping on a yacht. My son's, and I tried to get off that thing the next day. Now, let me tell you, write this down. There'll be a quiz later. Never leave one foot on the yacht and put the other foot on the ramp. It will separate. And you will go swimming.
But not before you have your nuts yanked off.
Oh, absolutely. If it was a big old boat, you know, what harm can I do? All it has to spread is 1 foot, and you're in the drink. Get out of the goddamn salt water and just don't make a note. Don't do that again. I did that, Ted. I did that.
I did it a couple of times, and you know, before I learned how to become a board. And I'll tell you, or the disembark for that matter.
Oh, man.
And I'll tell you something right now. The first time it happened to me, I was fairly young. I was about 16. And
you made what we call the yacht jump, right?
Yeah, right. I was sitting there thinking, so this is what a hernia feels like.
Yeah, that's what a hernia feels like. And then I brought my wet ass back to the camp, down the shore and everything. And Lord, what happened to you? I tried to get off the yacht, but no, Dad, you're supposed to jump off the yacht. You put 1 foot on the shore and 1 foot on the yacht. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you do that and everything. Pam, come get Dad's clothes. He needs them washed. Oh, I'll tell you what. Hey, I'll tell you what, though. I learned something I love about California. Liberals, I love liberal girls. They will screw anybody. They don't care how ugly you are. They'll just, rather than check their watch to see what time of day it is, they will screw you. Period. Okay, you want to screw? Okay.
You're interesting.
Yeah, if you're interesting, you know. If you're interesting, yes, absolutely, you know. I mean, you sit there, some kid's got a contract with Disney Studios and everything, and she won't fuck you. All you gotta do is be nice. Just be nice. That's all. Just tell her, if you get pregnant, baby, you have my full permission to have an abortion. Oh, fuck. All right, you just got laid. You just got laid. God, money. Yeah.
Well, I like, first thing I've got to do, and I just think, you know, if you had something you had to do and you really didn't want to do it, of course there is.
Every goddamn day, yeah. Every goddamn day. Something I just didn't want to do.
So I'm gonna have to, regardless of my deepest desire to not do this, I'm gonna have to call Pam and ask her to clarify what she was talking about.
Yeah, just talk to her. You know how to negotiate with her. The main thing I want to stay out of the middle of that talk because we got to sell some books and articles. I don't have time for family politics right now because we got to make some goddamn money. Right, and all I said today, I heard you talk to Ted last night. Yes, I did. That was the whole conversation about you right there. Yes, I did. Now, let's talk about American Home Shield, and we're going to replace this dishwasher. We went right to that, right then, and left it. We're smart enough to say, okay, that conversation and this conversation have no reason to join. That dishwasher doesn't make any difference. And to be honest and everything, it's really going the way I want it to go. You know, Carol wants to move in, it's fine. Go ahead, move in. Enjoy. Enjoy, you know. And she's lived with us before. I hear. Beep beep.
I don't know who this is.
It's probably Nancy Pelosi wanting you to send $1. I get calls from Don Jr. wanting $1 all the time. And you know what? We're going to lose this election by $1. You watch. We're going to lose this whole election by $1. Well, one of us is going to lose, and that $1 is going to be the reason. The only reason that I even take a call from those people is there's a slight chance I might get a date with Ivanka. That's it. That's the only reason right there. You know, if I can get a date from Ivanka, I'll do it. I'll vote for Hitler if I can take her out to dinner.
Do you even know where Oglesby, Texas is?
I've heard of it. It's out there. Oglesby. Hey, you know Ding Dong is still out there, just north of Florence, Ding Dong, Texas. It really is. I don't know who the mayor is, you know, but you know how they named Florence? I heard how they named Florence. They were trying to come up with a name for the town and everything, and somebody said, "Hey, let's go ahead and name it after Clem's wife, Florence." Okay, now we got Florence, Texas. We are a bunch of sister fucking stupid motherfuckers. We really are. We truly are. Son of a bitch. No wonder they laugh at us. I mean, god damn. People in Vermont laugh at us. You know.
I mean, it doesn't keep me up late at night, but still, every now and again I am.
If you want to laugh, all you need to do is review Judge Roy Bean's decisions on the bench. Okay? Just review that. Well, he's only a justice of the peace, and he hung people because there was nobody around to hang anybody except him. You know, fuck. Yeah.
He hung them. Now he didn't have much of a jail, so that, you know.
Well, you had to hang somebody. Yeah, you had to hang somebody. Fuck, you know. And he shot him in the fucking bar, because somebody interrupted him during a poker game and he lost a hand. So he shoots the goddamn lawyer. Come on. Shit. Yeah, and your fine is $45. And when he threw that lawyer from New York out of his goddamn the bar, I'm not gonna call it courtroom, the bar, everything, he said, "Steal a horse, fast one. We hang horses down here." God damn. God damn. Oh, Jesus. Let us, like Patterson used to say, let us pray. Let us pray.
Well, I think it's interesting how the makers of the movie kind of imply, and I think it was a remake, with Paul Newman in it.
Yeah, the remake was really good. You know, with Paul Newman getting in an argument with a fucking bear over a beer. And the fucking Yankees thinking, well, that was just for theatrics. No, that was history. That was history. He really did that. You know, that's why you think we're all out here fucking our sisters, is because that kind of goofy shit right there.
And that guy was so prolific. There's the oil people who ran the oil company.
Yeah.
We're now allowed to come into and start drilling. We didn't want to drill. They didn't believe he was dead for a long time.
No, you know how he died? Yeah, you ready for this? He didn't die in a gunfight. He didn't die in that war. He lost a whiskey drinking contest in San Antonio. Fuck. The same thing that killed Billy Joe Shaver's son in Georgetown. He got in Holiday Inn and had a whiskey drinking contest and drank himself to death. And we wonder why the Yankees laugh at us.
Well, you do have to question. Now, I've had people propose whiskey drinking contests to me, and I have not said what I thought. I never participated in it. But my thought was, well, why don't we have a drinking contest?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know?
Oh, hey, I would love to have a pussy eating contest. Now, that's the contest I want to be in on. Whoever's girlfriend squeals the loudest, you're the winner. You're the winner. Except if they're from New York, I wouldn't want to be involved in that. And I'll leave that right. I would leave that right where it's at. You know.
Just carry a lot of water and a flashlight.
Yeah, well, they gotta grab you by your fucking ankles and pull you out. You know, and nobody wants to go through that. Yeah, nobody wants to go through that. You know, shit. You know, nobody wants to go through that. It stinks like a motherfucker. You know. All women in New York smell like fucking tuna fish, and that's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but that's the way it works. You know.
Well, you know it's cold in that state, and something that's a fact is that the nether regions of people who live in cold places is always nasty, and the reason for that is they're all sweaty and.
Well. One of the truest statements that's ever been said. Nobody retires and moves up north. There's not enough land in Florida to hold all the retired Jews. Period. They work their whole life in Manhattan Island, and the very nanosecond they retire, they head for Miami, right then. Bully on them. Good choice, you know.
That guy who was the number 2 guy in the Gore campaign, he said something in that fucking movie recount that made me laugh my ass off. He said, the recount lasted 36 days, and he had to be in Florida the whole time.
Yeah.
And he had to airport, and Al Gore, was telling him, you did a great job, and it wasn't your fault, he really, and he tried to see, he didn't want more, but he wanted to take one more shot at it.
Yeah.
And Gore said,
I'm done. Hey, Gore came on, I saw him do a show, a talk about global warming, and the first thing he said was, "Good evening, how are you doing? My name is Al Gore, and I was almost the president." That's a gracious loser. That's a gracious loser. And they thought Al Gore was an asshole till they met Greta Thunberg. And oh my God, they jumped on poor little Greta. But I told Pam, when all those kids in Brigham City got on their porches to watch her train go by, I told Pam, there's a message there. Nobody sees it but me right now, but there's a message there. There's a message there. Those kids are the ones that are going to take you to your grave. They're the ones who are going to lift your coffin up. They are. And they're all out there watching their hero go by. What are you saying? You'll never understand. If you don't understand those simple words, you will never understand. Never understand. I hope you like candlelight. Hope you like candlelight.
Now, you're not going to get any shit about Little Whitey, are you?
No, not at all. She accepted Minnie. So, no, Little Whitey, I'm cool with Little Whitey. Little Whitey, he's my buddy. Or she's my buddy. Yeah, absolutely.
You need a dog like that.
A little dog that can jump up on the couch and be with you. I like with Cleo. Cleo always got last bite. I don't care if it was Colonel Sanders or it was a Big Mac. She got last bite. I never bought dog food for Cleo. Last bite, good enough for her. Last bite. Hell, if I had 12 oysters, she got an oyster. Last bite. This whole thing And everybody has pandemic fatigue except me and you. We're the only people in the country that don't have pandemic because you've been in a truck alone for years. I lived in the Ocasita Wells for years. You know, and I hear these
I'm actually beginning to feel better.
yeah, well, I'm looking at, and I hate to say this like this, but I'm going to say it. I look at all these homosexuals out there in America. I'm going to sit home and just watch TV all the time. Shut the fuck up and find a good show. Dumbass. This is what people in old America, they used to sit around the goddamn fireplace and just talk about stories. How do you think the Book of Mormon got wrote? How could he have wrote it? Well, he fucking made it up, basically. He made it up, and it was entertaining, you know. Wild Indians came from Israel, and they took over the continent. And all. Yeah, that's what he did, and it was entertaining. If you had nothing else to do except a 14-year-old boy telling wild stories, well, shit, that's Netflix. 1824. It's simple as that. You know, people don't understand this shit. They really don't. I don't know what way this house is going to go and don't care as long as I get to sit at this table and I've got this bottle right here. That's it. That's all I care about is writing the next article and the next book and everything. And our survivors will be more than happy to spend our money, Ted. They'll be more happy. Nobody in your family or mine can write a grocery list. Not one. And as soon as we realize that and accept it, we're going to be much happier. We're going to be much happier. You know, because that's just the way it works in the real world. Real world. I just want to make sure I've got a full bar. That's it. A full bar. And I can get to the guy. I learned the trick, Ted. I learned the trick. You know, I got this ottoman right by the couch and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I can stand up, just get out of the chair and stand up, and I can fall in the direction of that ottoman, I'm in bed. I'm good. I'm good. You know, and then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what the fuck? And I crawl to the kitchen and I have coffee and we start another day. You know, another day. I just stay out of the old folks' home. It's going to be a good day. Period. I don't know where.
No, you haven't any concerns about Carol interfering with?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. She's gonna move. No, she's gonna move in this house and she's gonna take over and everything. And I'm gonna sit back here in this goddamn chair and I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off. I'm gonna laugh because, hey, come on, you wanted this job, you got it. You got this job. Hey, hope it works out. Hope it works out. You know?
Well, I hope she doesn't start leaking people in there the way that she's leaked them into her own house.
Well, no, that part there, I am gonna have certain rules. Say, look, I don't need, he black, but he cool. That guy I don't want to meet. You know, it's me and you here, and that's the way it's going to be, okay? That's the way it's going. I was depressed when I found out Jessica was a whore. I really was. I almost thought she was a virgin. She wasn't. She wasn't. You know, fuck. Shit. God. Hey, man, that's when I knew this morning that I had really gotten old. I could smell a whore a mile away, and today I found out I was with a whore. I didn't know she was a whore. I absolutely missed that. I absolutely missed that. It was the stupidest thing. And I'm thinking, God, how did I miss that? How in the hell did I miss it? It goes right back to what I did in one of my speeches. I want a girl that's pure, a virgin, intelligent, likes to eat supper with me, likes my company, just be with me and do whatever I say. Unfortunately, you can't marry an 8-year-old in Killeen, so I'm never going to find her. And I went right back to that. There it is. There it is. You know, there it is. Everybody over 8 years old in Killeen is a whore. It's automatic. How old are you, Anita? I'm 9 years old. And I'm thinking, well, you're a whore. Because you live in Killeen. You live in Killeen, so you're obviously a whore. Yeah. But,
So about $35, right?
yeah, about $35. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or two suckers, you know, whatever, you know, the price is. Whatever the price is at the time, you know, or whatever the price is. And you gotta put up with the goddamn moralist sons of bitches out there. How can you say that kind of stuff, Micah? You must be a pedophile. No, I ain't petting no files. I'm really not. I couldn't. I'm absolutely a flop with women, even little women. I can't do it. I wish I could. I really do. I wish I had style with women. But since I was in high school, when I first grew dick hair, I realized I don't have no style with women. I have to marry them. And then they're at least obligated to have sex at least once a week. That's what I have. That's my life. That's what I do. You know, period. You know, I'm the only motherfucker in the world that can't seduce his wife. I am that guy. I am that guy. Einstein was the same way. Einstein was the same way. He could not lay his wife. He had to make rules up. Days of the week that she was allowed to take her clothes off, you know. And I'm thinking, fuck, that's crazy. No, it's not crazy. That's how I live. That's how I live.
Well, you know, the Talmud's got specific rules about how often a man has to have sex with his wife.
Really?
Yeah.
More than twice a week?
It's not his age. I think when you get 50, they take you down to twice a week.
Yeah, that would work. I think I could probably get it up twice a week. If I think real hard. If I think real hard and look at dirty pictures, I probably can get it up about twice a week. Yeah.
But, and there's one day of the week, which is Saturday.
Oh, God. Sabbath. I know what's coming. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a required day.
Oh, they got to do it.
Yeah,
They have to do it. In other words, I can treat them any way I want on Saturday, and they got to take the clothes off, right?
Yeah, and there's a specific prayer you sing to God. And all the guys walk around all day singing.
Allah, Allah, Allah. Damn. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Anyway, so I guess your plan to come over here today is off till tomorrow or so, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty unproductive.
Yeah, all that we've done on it. Hey, we've done pretty good. I'm just waiting on the goddamn sky to fall over here. You don't want to sit here and watch that. You know. And I still have, well, a lot of that bottle. I went from the neck to about 3/4 down last night. That's when I was crawling to the bed. You know? Oh, fuck. If I can just get myself up on the ottoman, I'm going to be okay. Fuck.
Well, I think I've just gotten to the point where it's become toxic to me, you know, and it inclines me to do stupid things.
Well, I'm in a different mode. As you know, what I'll do is I'll get to a point when I'll just get off the sauce for a while, you know, and everything. And then one day I'll drive by Specs and the sauce smells pretty good, and I'll start again and everything, because this pandemic bullshit and everything, and I'm not, you know, I wear my mask and I do everything I'm told and everything, and I get up in the morning and I'm glad that I don't have a sore throat. I'm glad that I'm not getting sick. So I'm off. Trump is a goddamn idiot. You know, I'm going to wear my mask. I never go into the grocery store. I never go into Whataburger. I'm not going where the shit hangs out. You got to be a fool to do that, you know. I think, oh, we're going to be a hamburger and everything. Everybody in there sneezing and coughing and puking on the table, but I'm going in there because I'm an American. No, I'm not going in there. But I won't even go through the drive-thru now. You know, because I tried it last week. I was going to get me a Whataburger, right? And the bitch was rubbing her nose in the window. And I just drove away after paying the bill. Keep my money. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're going to need it.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll tell you what I'm waiting. I consider all the Trump rallies to be super spreading events.
Absolutely.
And then they had that big rave out in Utah.
yeah, you've seen that. You've seen that.
I've been doing some back of the envelope calculations, and it's my belief that we'll see the outbreak in about 3 days.
Well, the thing is, like Detective Pyatt told me, is Brigham City is up in the mountains. It's really kind of remote, okay? And you see the Utah numbers, and you think, oh, God, Utah. Brigham City is not suffering. They're in the mountains.